Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, welcome to my Facebook page. Today we are going to talk about 5 signs he will marry you. But before I start, thank you so much for liking this video. Thank you for sharing. Anytime I come to my page, my YouTube channel, I see a lot of likes, comments. I'm grateful. That's why I'm saying thank you. So today we are going to talk about 5 signs he's going to marry you. If you are dating a guy and he's doing these 5 things, there is guaranteed sign that he's going to marry you. So let's dive into the topics. Number 1 point is he suggests marriage. When you get to know someone and you're already dating each other, he will always mention if he's going to marry you about marriage. He will, like, for instance, make it like, how would you feel if we become husband and wife? Something like this. He will always throw it as a hint. He will always throw it as a suggestion. He will always bring up like topic ideas like how would you feel if we are married and we have a child? Only God knows how beautiful our kids will be. So a man that has an intention to marry you will be bringing up topics like this. So while you guys are getting to know each other, so he will propose marriage to you is a number 1 sign that he will marry you. Number 2, he's not afraid to show you to the world. A guy that has intention to marry you will not be afraid to introduce you to his friends. He will not be afraid to introduce you to his family because he's seeing you in his future. That is if he wants to marry you. 5 signs a guy wants to marry you. Number 2 is he will not be afraid to introduce you to his friends and family. He will want the world to know that you are his girlfriend. He will not want to hide you. He will not want to only meet you at night. He will also make time to take you to places that people that know him might meet both of you. So yeah, that is a sign that a man has intention to marry you. So let's move on. Number 3 sign he will marry you is all his plans are just around you and him. Like I said before, a man that has intention to marry you, he will always talk about your future, both of you future together. He will always mention the kinds of how he envision you both life to look like. He will always mention where he wants to live. If you are living in Europe, he will always mention where exactly he wants both of you to live. He's just mentioning all those things to see if, one, you are also interested, you have the same vision with him. For example, where I live, we have this street. From this street, he will always bring a suggestion to know if you both have the same district in mind to live together. So a man that sees you in his future, he will always bring you up in his future plan. He will always mention you and him in his future plans. That is a sure sign that this man wants to marry you. Okay, let's move on. 5 signs he will marry you. Number 4, he accepts your weakness and tries to encourage you. A man that wants to marry you know that you have weakness. Every woman being have weakness. We are not perfect. Only God is perfect. We are just imperfect being trying to come together to make our lives perfect. So he knows that you have a weakness. So he will always try to encourage you. He will accept your weakness and will try to encourage you to get better from this weakness. He will not shame you because of it. He will not embarrass you because of it. He will not insult you because of it. He will always try to make you feel better and also work on those insecurities so that it will no longer bother you. Okay? Yeah. Let's move on. And number 5th sign he will marry you is he would introduce you to anyone that is his mentor. A man that does not have a mentor is a man that is not, he does not have anybody that that is accountable. Like, when I met my man, he introduced me to his mentor. He told me if his head is touching, these are the people I will call and they will talk to him. His head will reset. So every person have to have a mentor. Some people, their mentor is their dad. Some people, their mentor is their mom. Some people, their mentor is their pastor. Some people, their mentor is their spiritual father. Some people, their mentor is a guru. So he must have someone that he listens to. If a man does not have anyone that he listens to, is a problem. So if a man loves you and he wants to marry you, he will introduce you to that mentor, that person that he listens to, that person that he has so much respect for, that person that will tell him, I don't want you to continue this way because your wife, your girlfriend is not happy with it, and he will listen and change. So if he does not introduce you to his mentor, or if he wants to marry you, he will introduce you to his mentor. If he does not do that, then he does not want to marry you. But if he introduces you to his mentors, then it's a sure sign that he is going to marry you. Yeah. So these are the 5 signs that he will marry you. Let's recap. Number 1, he proposes marriage to you. Number 2, he's not afraid to show you to the world. He's not afraid to show you to the world. Number 3, all his plans are just around you and him. Number 3, all his plans are just around you and him. Number 4, he accepts your weakness and tries to encourage you to get better. And number 5, he would introduce you to his mentor. These are the 5 signs that a man will marry you. If you like topics like this, share it with your friends so it will encourage me to make more videos like this. Give it a thumbs up. Comment on the comment section what other topics idea you want me to talk about. I love you guys. Until we see again on my next topic. Bye bye.